Hello guys, just gonna try something new. I'm just watching this video and I'm just trying to go ahead and see if I could figure it out on my own. Usually it's the same process. Usually you just go in to the directory, you type ls, and then you look for the dot side of, like, like, say for example, the install.sh py FSociety.py. I guess I could. I'm just trying to. Oh wait, hold on. I don't know what that was about. I thought the AZ recorder stopped. What the hell? Hold on. Okay, so it's still here. So basically, cd this ls, so you can see what you're looking at, and well, I mean, I could literally look at the video that I was just watching. Hold on, not this. This one. Is it this one? Which one was I just looking at? The last one. So this is the video that I've been watching. I just want to see.
Now I've already done my research on this and I was exploring it quite a bit, and I have to
I
say
just want to see what he does. I'm not sure if I can see. It's too small, the screen.
.shell. Right, what
Maybe
we
I
need
can
to
hear
do
what
is, since we are on Linux, guessing Kali Linux or any other penetration testing distribution, we need to change the permissions. So install.sh, and now we can execute it. So let's list, there we are. So let's execute the install.sh. There we are. All right, so it's going to start installing it, and credit to the author. It is
okay, so as you just heard, hold on, let me just back this up for a second. You heard what it said? Go to
that are used in the Mr. Robot series. Now, for those of you asking, I'm going to give you this to start off. All right, so I have the GitHub page, the GitHub repository. The link will be in the description, and all credits go to the author. I'm not taking credit for it. I'm just showing you how to configure it and how to get it up and running, so that you too can explore it as well. So you can just clone the repository and just copy the link, or you can download it as zip and save it wherever you like. Now I've already done my research on this and I was exploring it quite a bit, and I have to say I'm quite impressed, and I'll explain why. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the to my OPT folder. Sorry, there we are, and I'm just going to clone it in here, right? Because I actually want to perform some more research on this script. So git clone. All right. Now it turns out that this script does really even work with Windows and with Linux, using the terminal emulator on Linux or on Android. Sorry about that. So it does work on Android as well, and Windows using a terminal emulator. And I'll be actually making videos on that and how to get it running. This can be very, very interesting, given the fact that you can now use a script like this remotely. All right. So once you've cloned the repository, if we list it down there, you can see it's called the FSociety. So we're going to just browse into the folder FSociety, and we're going to list what's in here, and it's pretty simple, right? You have your Python, you have your install.sh, which is your shell executable. You have the license, the mobile.py, and your update.shell. Right, what we need to do is, since we're on Linux, guessing Kali Linux or any other penetration testing distribution, we need to change the permissions. So install.sh, and now we can execute it. So let's list. There we are. So let's execute the
By the way,
install.sh.
that's still not me.
There we are. All right. So it's going to start installing it, and credit to the author. It is the Maniso Tools installer. All right. So I'll just give it a few seconds, and there we are. So a directory has been found, and that's because I already had it installed. So yes, installing it, and it's going to clone the other folders into your user and your shared documents, right? All right. So as you can see, once it's done installing, it's going to.
Let me pause this. So I'm just taking you through the video, but like visually. I don't know how much memory this is gonna take up, but now what? Let's find out, folks.
Ask you, all is done. You can execute the tool by typing FSociety. Pretty simple, right? Awesome. All right, let me just back out of this directory, and we're going to start it up. So
What? What? Oh yeah. Yes. Why? Enter. Fascinating. That was easy. It took like 1 minute.
Society. All right, FSociety, and there we are. Awesome, fantastic, right? And now let's just get started with what this is exactly. This is a framework. All right, it's very important to understand this. It's not going to give you hacking powers, or you don't have to know anything about hacking to use it. It is essentially just a collection of all the tools, or all the popular or important tools that are used in the Mr. Robot series, or simply put, these are tools that are very, very popular in hacking, right? So let's look at what we have. It's divided into sections, which is awesome. So we have information gathering, password attacks, wireless testing, exploitation tools, sniffing and spoofing, web hacking, private web hacking, post exploitation, installing and updating, and you can finally exit the script. Awesome, right? So let's start off with information gathering. All right, so in information gathering, these are probably the most popular tools. As you can see, you have your Nmap, obviously. You have Set Toolkit, which is your social engineering toolkit. You have your port scanning, host to IP, also very cool. WordPress users, XSS Strike. You have your Doc, Google Docs. You have your Crisps, and there's a lot of tools. As you can see, these are probably the most popular, or the tools that you're most likely to use, and you can just select them. So if I selected as the Set Toolkit, there we are. It's going to ask you for the permissions. I'm going to hit yes, and it's going to start. It's going to download the version from the GitHub repository. It doesn't matter whether you have it installed, and that's what I was getting to. Is that if you're on Android, for example, or on Windows, it's not going to assume that you have the package installed already, and it's going to do it for you. So that's very interesting and useful. But again, my connection right now is really, really, really slow, so I'm just going to avoid doing that, and we can do it here. All right, so again, it's divided into different sections, and you're free to check them out as you please. We can look at something like password attacks. You have your cup and also very, very powerful tools. Looking at things like citation tools, we have your AT-scan, SQL map, shell noob. You have what is the Joomla SQL injection scanner. That is, I mean, if you guys are interested in SQL injection, that is something you need to check out. Yes. So let's go back, and you can check out the sections and the sorted out. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is not because this is going to make you a better hacker. For a big reason, this is it'll give you an understanding of attacks are carried, how the tools are sorted into, or depending on what they can do, right? So for example, if you're a beginner and you never knew what tools belong in the information gathering section, or what are the best tools to use, you just check, and there you are. And then from then on, you can get to learn how each of them work, which is awesome, right? All right, let's go back, and let's say you wanted to know how to, perform sniffing and spoofing. You can open that up, and there we are. So we have the social engineering toolkit, we have the file. SMTP mailer, awesome, right? So you get the idea. SMTP mailer is a spoofer, is an email spoofer. So you get the idea, and then you can go ahead and.
So I'm not gonna. I just wanted to make a video of. Well, I don't even want to close this video because I want to set eventually. I guess I could leave a link of that video in the description. So far, FSociety took less than a minute to install, so that's always good. It's always good to install tools, lightweight. I can't stand any like when you have to install something, but it's like 1 gigabyte or more. It's so retarded. Like, click return. Now what? Now what? Oh, I see. I think I had to push Control C to get out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna have fun with this one. I'm gonna install this in the Mac, the Chrome. I mean, not the Mac, freaking Mac. The Chromebook that I got, because I managed to install Linux shell or virtual Linux in the Mac. I mean, Chrome. Well, I don't know how much memory these tools take up, but you find out if you download it yourself and you follow the instructions. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.